Yo, what's up guys? You got PokeAim here with the next part of my DBP OU Sundays where we hit the Gen 4 ladder. Today we'll be using the team that I used in SPL. That unfortunately did not do so well, but I'm hoping, well, one, I actually talked to my Discord and I said, hey, can you guys hit the ladder? That'd be really nice. But he leads Azelf, I have Skarmory. Now, a few things happen here. When I'm Focus Sash, I don't care about any of his attacks. I could Brave Bird predicting his taunt, or I could Stealth Rock predicting his Fire Blast and not really care. He could also be Choice Band and U-Turn. I think because I don't know his playstyle, I'm going to click Stealth Rock and see what happens. Yeah, so he ends up Flamethrowing. Is that Life Orb or Specs? That's Life Orb. Right? Only way I could actually bring me down to Sash, I feel. Now let's go for Spike, as he throws off a Psychic right there. So great. So I at least end up with my Stealth Rock in this game. I don't think Jolteon actually knocks it out with Zap Plate boosted Thunderbolt, so that's a little bit concerning. Azelf lead is really interesting because Azelf can lure a lot of things. So I can see something like, if it's Azelf lead and it is 4 attacks Life Orb, because yeah, I would think Explosion, though he doesn't need another move after that, maybe Grass Knot for Swampert or anything like that. It could be a Metagross in the back as Stealth Rocker. Let me put this in DPP real quick. So a Metagross in the back of Stealth Rocker. Let's see if we can get a feel for his team. OU Life Orb. Should be naive as well. Yep. 84 and 100. You know what? I'll take my odds. I'm pretty sure he'd be a naive as well. Just because Explosion is busted in this generation. So I'll take my Zap Plate. Boosted Thunderbolt odds. Also, if he wants to reveal Flygon, that'd be fine. We do get it. So nice. So I'm assuming he was naive. Again, Life Orb Azelf, usually naive. Explosion just too good to nerf when you can get that extra power. So Bronzong comes out. Okay, so it wasn't in fact a Metagross, but a Bronzong. Alright, so I'm getting a little feel of his team. Stealth Rock, maybe. I don't think dual screens though. I would think it'd be dual screens as of. So I'm assuming Rocks would go up right now. I could do two things here. I could go Scizor, which is really safe because I'll take any attack and go for it. I'm assuming he's going for Rock. I can go Breloom just to get my Toxic Orb activated. I think I'm going to go Breloom first to see if he's Trick Room. I'm pretty sure he's just going to get up Rocks though. Actually goes for Rain, so oh god. We have the Rain matchup again. But this time, I did not expect that at all with Azelf lead, by the way. This time it'll be okay, because I can go Scizor first. As he goes Crobat. Some odd Rain choices right there. This can't do anything to me, so I'll U-turn. I'll take a Brave Bird for sure. I don't care about the taunt. And I'm willing to risk a Speed Tie with my Jolteon. Gyarados is at full and there are no Rock Slips, so I don't have to worry about Specs, Kingdra's, Hydro Pump. Or at least outside of Rain, rather. But we can throw off Thunderbolt here. If he wants to risk Speed Tie, I'll gladly take the Crobat from him, yep. Best case, well, he got like 30%, 40% with U-turn. But the Kingdra is in. Now, because it is Rain and Bronzong is asleep, I'm a little bit iffy about what I want to make here, what play. I do think that Breloom... Okay, well, Infernape typically is bad versus Rain, so it makes the most sense to sack Infernape here. But I don't know if he's full Rain. Just because it was Rain Dance Bronzong, I don't know if it's full Rain. But I think it does make the most sense, whereas Breloom is actually a Water Resist. As he Dragon Dances up. So, a little bit spooky right here. A little bit spooky. However, we can go Gyarados and just click Payback twice. If he wants to go for Outrage, that's fine. Outrage should not be able to knock me out at +1. And Gyarados always 2 KOs with Payback. It's doubled in damage, and Rain is gone. So Outrage should not... Actually does... What the hell? Then again, I am just an HP invested Gyarados. I'm a little bit worried now, because I'm not even sure... Like, my calcs are off, so I'm not sure even about the Scizor matchup right here. Jesus. How the hell did that knock out? How the hell did that knock me out in one? So that's max attack Kingdra for sure. I'm gonna just say Adamant for the likes of it. So +1 Outrage, which should be here. Waterfall does way too much. And my U-turn, 35 to 41, which should put it in range of Mach Punch. Yeah, Waterfall did way too much. So, what type of fat Kingdra? What the hell? So that boy is running like a ton of HP. Jesus, near max HP. I have to Seed Bomb and pray I eat this. Once again, Rain is just messing me up right now. I'm a ruse hoping he hits himself because I do live one Waterfall, but Rain just once again has messed me up. I mean, I don't do well versus Rain with this team. But even then, what type of fat Kingdra? He's no... Yep. Jesus. Gone. Gone. Just gone. Just destroyed by Kingdra. So much like SBL, the team does not have a great brain matchup. I don't think I could have done anything differently there. Besides maybe double from Gera directly into Scizor. I think that might have been the only play I would have made differently. Go Scizor on the Outrage, and then you turn out into Gyarados. But depending on what he had in the back, if it was Ludicolo, I lost anyway. Like, without Spadef Scizor to eat one hit and go for U-turn, if Scizor was not at full, I lost anyway. So once again, Rain does not give me the... this does not have the best matchups. Look for DP games, friends. I'm trying to play. I don't know. I gotta learn that matchup. Then again, I'm probably not gonna use this team too much more. It's actually a pretty solid team, guys. It's actually a pretty solid team. Just doesn't do too well versus Rain, as you guys have seen twice now on the channel. One in SBL, and now one here as my first live. But I really do love the team. It was a ton of fun. And Jolteon is so good versus the standard, like Starmie, Zapdos, Breloom crap that you guys see. Jirachi. Boy, 2 KOs everything. It's beautiful. Zap Plate Thunderbolt is so strong. Let me see if there's anybody looking for some... Anybody playing some DVP. I know we have these games, but I've definitely asked in my Discord if anybody can look for some DVP games. So I'm really hoping that we get some type of game on the ladder at this point. Because where are we on rank when it comes to rank? I think we're like X and... That's my first loss. Nice. We got a game versus Invert. He's baton passing with this. Yeah. Nice. So let's just go ahead and get for rocks. I don't really care. Get up a spike on his protect. We'll taunt, assuming he wants to start Swords Dancing or something like that. If he hard baton passes, that's fine. I have a Focus Sash, so I'm not super worried. And whatever he passes into, like, chances are I'll be able to break through the sub anyway, unless it's Heat Ran. And even then, Heat Ran's not a problem unless it's HP Electric. He passes to Octillery. So I'll definitely be able to break your sub with Brave Bird, thankfully. That boy is beaming. Am I gonna lose to this? That boy is beaming. Just kidding. I definitely have an Infernape in the back, which will outspeed this and should be able to knock it out. It's max attack. Nice. So Octillery goes down. I'm assuming he's just all about passing with Ninjask right here. Maybe he'll go Ninjask right now. Attempt to sub. We'll just always go Scizor. Something would be interesting, considering he knows I'm Scarf. Just protects. Actually, SD'd in the face of this. That's crazy. But bullet punching ensures that he doesn't get the sub past anything. And again, having Scarf and Infernape in the back, I don't mind about the +3 either. As long as he's not behind a sub, I can get off an Intimidate with Gyarados, which would be really nice. I can't believe you subbed in front of a Scizor. Oh god, he has a Pokemon that is very, very threatening for my team. So Heat Wave's definitely coming out. We'll go Gyarados into Jolteon and pray he doesn't Thunderbolt immediately. And he just hard Thunderbolted. Great. Great. Or you're +2 with a Thunderbolt. And this sucks because he actually Roost Stall me if he really tries to. Does he not have anything besides HP Ice Thunderbolt? I'll go for Signal Beam on the potential Roost. It'll be neutral because he loses Flying type while he roosts, and then I'll be able to Thunderbolt and potentially get a Confusion on him, which means I'll be able to Thunderbolt naturally. If he has HP Ice, then he can't touch me. I mean, even if he's Heat Wave, it wouldn't do much. So he's messing around with Paras, because Thunderbolt can pair him and crits. And the fact that I can Signal Beam. One, I'm also pretty positive my Breloom will eat every hit. That boy is passing. What are you passing to, though? Not much comes in on this hit. I went for Signal Beam. So, I have still Scizor's Mach Punch, Breloom's Mach Punch and Scizor's Bullet Punch in the back. And not much you could pass to on a potential Thunderbolt can take this hit. Plus, he's only passing speed. I don't know why he's passing +6 speed. Oh, that's why you're passing +6 speed. Because you have a Clef. No. I'm not letting garbage like that happen in front of me. Get the hell out of here. This dude really trying to set up. Yeah. This dude really trying to set up. My initial switching would be Breloom anyway, so I'd Mach Punch. What is happening? So now Ninjas goes down to Hazards. I'm pretty sure he's going to send it out. Even though it does go down to Hazards, you should save it for a late game thing. Yep. Alright, so like cheese like that can sometimes work in DVP. Ninjas is OU, and you know, just passing if you don't bother attacking it. But I didn't care because I don't know, like, I think in some hands Ninjas is definitely a very threatening Pokemon, but I don't know. When I saw Octillery, I wasn't sure. It's a pretty cool Pokemon though. It has a really good move pool. Let me say, I for some games now, please. Nice. Let me get some games on the ladder. Let me see if there's any. See what's going on. So we got two. We got Nash Ketchum, my boy. Unfortunately, this is not me. And they're playing their own games. Unfort. Sorry to say, hey Joey, how you doing? I'm trying to cord some DVP. Get a game on the ladder, please. That's the bad part. Like on Sunday morning, it's not Sunday morning. What is technically Sunday morning? It's like 2:30 a.m. Like I'll find games, but other times it's just nothing, just absolutely nothing. So I guess we'll just pause it, guys, until we find a battle. I'll be right back. Alright guys, so we got a game versus my boy Nash Ketchum. Now, unfortunately, this is the one time where lead Roserade is actually decently useful. Typically you don't like it because if your opponent has a Roserade in the back, it's pretty much useless since you set up hazards and die. But we'll Gyarados now in the Sleep Powder. Assuming that's what he'll go for. Yep. And what we can do is just go Infernape on either the Leaf Storm or if this is Scarf, I don't remember. Well, there goes my Infernape. So, goodbye, Infernape. It's a Scarf Leaf Storm. Nice. I knew he had HP Fire, which is why I didn't want to go back to Skarmory, and I wanted to ensure that I get out multiple hazards versus him. Really does suck, though, that I lost my Infernape to a crit right there. However, we'll get up as many hazards as possible, and we will indeed taunt the Bronzong this time. Though I do stand by my play of why taunting it, I don't think would have made a difference last game. But we'll taunt the Bronzong and ensure that my Sash on Skarmory is indeed intact. And I'm actually going to Brave Bird right here, just in case he wants to make a crazy Roserade play. Like a Hail Mary Roserade play right there. And get up our nice final layer of Spike. And I don't know if he does have a spinner. But ideally that boy doesn't come in. And no, my friend, you will not get up any hazards versus me. At least not versus Skarmory. You probably will get up hazards in the long run, but that was a really bad turn 2 for me. Yes, but I don't remember. Anyway, we can go Breloom right now and finally get off our own Spore. And if he goes Roserade, I'm actually going to double out into our Skarmory because I don't remember if he's Poison Point or... well, I don't remember which one exactly he is, but we're going to double Skarmory because right here I would think that you would go back out into something like Bronzong. Actually goes Jirachi. Basically, my game plan was to taunt. This could be Scarfrachi. Oh, that's leftovers. And you lose Gimme Mod. No. My Jolteon... my Jolteon beats Rachi after hazards. And this Thunderbolt's going to do a lot to everything anyway. Spadef. Jesus. Or just... Oh, max HP sub-com mine? If I'm not mistaken. Doesn't matter. As long as I beat this down, Scizor's going to have a field day. Yeah, Wish does not matter, my friend. You don't have Protect. That's just max HP Rachi. I would say, like, what the hell? 41. When you have Thunderbolt? Who? Also, Heatran is not a good switch into this. Man almost falls down. So, probably Scarf Tram. Actually, it's leftovers. I just realized. Because I need to beat... Because I want to beat him down with Scizor, I'm definitely going to weaken the Heatran. As he goes for sub. Basically, Tran and... This is Tormentran. Basically, Tran and Roserade all go down to... at least Scizor at this point. And Tran definitely goes down to Hazard. So I don't mind him trying to double protect there. Thankfully, he does not get it. So Jirachi goes down. Rotom is asleep. Wow, Scizor is looking extremely nice right now. We're going to go Scizor right now. You should go Jirachi as fodder, I think, on this turn. But route to Roserade he goes. Now, I don't actually knock him out with the, I don't actually knock him out with Bullet Punch at that range. I don't feel like calculating, but I have 16 attack investment, so I kind of doubt it. He's hitting power ground. Oh, that means Spadef Scizor is an answer to you, my friend. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's time. +6 is here. +6 is now. Especially because the Rotom is asleep and hasn't burnt a turn. Hell yeah. He doubled when he brought in Rotom, right? Oh, yes, he did. Let's go ahead and U-turn and get some decent damage off. His first turn of sleep burnt. So later that way we can try and do a little bit of damage. Hopefully Gyarados in the back or something like that. And we can just Seed Bomb. If he tricks, then I get another Spore later. If he stays asleep, that means I actually get a free Spore anyway. Also, he has HP Ground on Roserade, so that's not a threat. I'll just Seed Bomb into Mach Punch. Yeah, Leaf Storm does a decent chunk, but yeah, Rachi goes down to Hazard, Seed Bomb. If he doesn't knock him out, Seed Bomb into Mach Punch does. And I get a Spore. Again, I don't remember the last on this. Is it Raikou? I don't remember. I don't remember it all, but if it's Dragonite, I can taunt, I can Spore. If it's Lum, I go Gyarados after. Brings in Bronzong, which just gives me the SD. And my play is to always, always, always go Scizor here. So letting Jirachi and letting Heatran get really weakened really gave Scizor a shot. I don't know if it's Dragonite at the end. And also the fact that he's staying in with these and not, you know, trying to double up on Scizor. But we'll definitely just start SDing up. Ampom made the team. Did he actually, wait, did he make the last mon Ampom? Explosion only does like 60% to Scizor anyway from Bronzong. If it's Metagross, Metagross is Explosion O-Codes, but if it's Bronzong, it doesn't do crap. You know, so now we're +6 Scizor. It doesn't matter what the hell he has left. We already got rid of the 2 steals. And the third one's right here. Okay, sir. 47 more. There's actually a practice battle where Funkasaurus tried to stall me out of 40-something bullet punches with his Protect Walrein. And in the meantime, he let me get +6 with Scizor and sweep his team. I didn't actually end up sweeping because Nidoqueen ended up living because this Scizor is really... 16 attack invested. Careful. And right here, Roost is just the best play. Especially if he protects right there. So, at the end of the day, my Scizor ends up at full HP. I finally have a Sprite, which is really weird. Like, why is a Sprite here sometimes and why is it not? This is one of my favorite sprites for Scizor, by the way. And I don't care what the hell his last is. You're going to make me look bad with these reads. You just click Protect, bro. It would have made a difference. And, this is what I sub for. Show me that last, buddy. Is it in the air? Oh, it's just Milo. It's offensive Milo at that. Let's bullet punch it. Yeah. Good game. Nice. I actually really like this team. I like the Raikou variant a little bit better. But let's go ahead and look for another battle. Again, hopefully we can find a game in a decent time. I am trying to get my viewers to play. A lot of them don't play as much DVP, but still, like, the ladder is always... It's not dead, but I do encourage you for watching this, especially because I'm giving you guys teams in the description. I do encourage you guys to just go ahead and find games on the ladder, play DVP. It's a really, really fun tier, in my opinion, and, like... I don't get to play it as often as I would like to. Like, I would love practice for it, especially because, you know, I'm in SBL as well. But also, like, when you're practicing for SBL, for example, part of the thing about DVP is obviously someone not knowing your team, right? That's like a big thing, someone not knowing your team. So, when you play someone, for example, I did like 30 or so test games at CUB. Your opponent starts to play a certain way, even if they can't help you, even if they're supposed to play like they don't know your team. Like, your opponent starts to play a certain way. So, one of the things I love about DVP is the surprise factor. Like, oh man, a late game Jolteon can just sweep up because your team is weakened, or oh man, a late game Scizor. But we'll pause it, guys, until we find another battle. Be right back. Alright, guys, so we got a battle versus my boy Swirl Dove. Have fun, bro. Empoleon versus Skarmory, excuse me. So, typically I go Stealth Rock first, Taunt, and then Spike, just to make sure that they can't get up any type of hazard versus me. Yeah, and Hydro Pump actually usually does miss turn 1. So, we Spike here. As he Ice Beams, does not freeze me, and then we Brave Bird to ensure that if he has a Sash, it is broken, and then Jolteon can just come in and pick him off with Thunderbolt. Unfortunately, he manages to miss multiple, so I'll actually get up a Spike here. If he gets up Rocks, really good play. But I figured at that point, you just keep clicking Hydro Pump. Yeah, so double spike up. Get in Jolteon now, and just get to click Thunderbolt. Like, versus these type of more offensive builds, I could expect the Flygon to come in right now. And I could probably HPI predicting it, but I don't think it's worth the taking a Hydro Pump from Empoleon. Especially because Empoleon is in range of like Breloom and whatnot after it comes back in. So even if he switched, I'd be okay with that. But it goes to Tyranitar now. One play he can make right now would be Fire Blast. I'm going to Baton Pass directly out into my Breloom. I could definitely see him Fire Blasting right here. I could also see a Banded Superpower. Pursuit does not work on Baton Pass, so great. I get in my Loom pretty safe right now, and I can just Mach Punch. I don't have to worry about Tyranitar at all anymore. Jolteon would have 2-hit KO'd it, but it wasn't worth staying. And if you go something like Starmie, Metagross even, I'll always go Scizor because I'll force the explosion. Like, Metagross legitimately has to explode on me to do any type of damage. Is he going to go right for the attack raise? Oh, he got it immediately. Nice. So now we got a U-turn into Breloom. +2 U-turn, doesn't even put it in range of Mach Punch, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to sack... assuming this doesn't do 21%, which I'm pretty sure it'd do 19 because I'm Technician. I'm not Technician in this generation. It doesn't have Technician. He actually messes up a little bit there because he would have been able to live that. And at the same time, I always live a hit, and I'm going to prevent the sub because I do see a Black Sludge, so it could be sub Gar. I'll prevent the sub with that, and I'll always live the hit. And now on top of that, I even get a Spore. Because I will live a Shadow Ball, yep. Okay, so little Spore. I'm actually going to go out to Jolteon. Now, the reason I'm going Jolteon is because right here, a Dragonite could come out, especially because this team is more set up. I can see a Dragonite coming out. We want to prevent setup. Plus, Jolteon's Seed Bomb is a roll with Sand. So I don't want to not get the roll and have Gengar wake up and get a free Shadow Ball on me. So, stacks Metagross, great, and Gengar is not burnt any sleep turns. I still have my Scizor alive for Bullet Punch in the back. I have my Intimidator, and I have my Scarfer in the back. And we've seen a lot of his team so far. One Fire Resist gone. I can see another Steel type in the back for sure, even though he has 2. Kingdra, oh, the bane of my existence. Thank God I still have my Zap Play Jolteon, which actually barely misses out on the KO. So I don't want to be Rain Dance Rest. Sorry, bro. Yeah. Basically, I stayed in there because I can knock him out priority, and hopefully, I was pretty confident that last month's Scarf Ape could finish it off, but I could Thunderbolt for an easy 2-hit KO on Jirachi. And Jolteon just coming. This is why it's called GOAT. This is why it's called the GOAT. But Jolteon just comes through in these types of matchups. I would never ever switch out versus Kingdra ever, and it looked like with like a little bit of, I want to say, a little bit of Mach Punch, Bullet Punch, and U-turn damage from Infernape. Could have stalled out the rain a little bit, and then just Flare Blitz spam versus my opponent. It could have been Akarachi or Shikarachi, which is why I would have, that's why I said the Mach Punch. I would have went, assuming Jolteon went down, I would Mach Punch that, right? He would go Jirachi, I would Mach Punch Jirachi, I would go Infernape, and I would U-turn out with Infernape into Scizor, sack it. I still have Gyarados in the back, by the way. And then at that point, Jirachi should be in range of Flare Blitz. Range should be done. Jirachi should be in range of Flare Blitz even through Aqua Berry, since it does around 40-something%. And after Mach Punch and Bullet Punch and U-turn, it'd definitely be at that percentage, if not lower. And then Flare Blitz would be able to win me the game right there. So one of the misplays that my opponent made was, I think, swapping out Metagross. I don't believe that Breloom does that much with Mach Punch. Like, I can't believe it that it does that much. If it's agility. Yeah, it doesn't. And even if he's not 60 HP. Yeah, I need a ridiculously high roll. So, like, that's why I said I would have to sack Breloom here, because I would have to Mach Punch and then Bullet Punch the Breloom, and that would be game. Unfortunately, though, Swirl did not hit any type of Hydros at all. At all. But, yeah, we're going to pause it, guys, until I find another battle. Be right back. Alright, guys, so we got another battle versus my boy, Psycho Cats, who happens to be running Dragmag. An OG version of it. But, yeah, we're going to top Bronzong. And then get up Stealth Rock and Spike. And whatnot. Should probably go hard Magnezone here, if anything. but I already know his entire team. Bronzong, Magnezone, Flygon, Kingdra, Dragonite, Mamoswine. So a bunch of different threats. We're going to taunt Magnezone as well, that way it can't sub versus me and I get a Spore off. Don't mind that. I end up with Spike. And then this also gives me free close combat spam with Infernape. So hello. Going to click close combat now. You can go Dragonite if you want to. I don't care. Which doesn't appreciate it, by the way. Once Dragonite switches in once after Stealth Rock, it's not a switch in anymore to Infernape. That's one of the things about Dragonite. Goes Bronzong, which we see right there is the... we see that it's actually a heat-proof Bronzong set. So I'll be able to 2-hit KO this bad boy with the close combat. We do prevent rocks from my opponent. And if he goes Kingdra, I'm definitely staying in close combating because if that thing sets up, I am screwed. I don't mind going Gyarados here. Especially if he U-turned into Kingdra. I get to payback it. The first one won't do a lot, but the second one will put it in range of... the second one will put Kingdra in range of close combat from Infernape. And the good thing about payback is that because it doubles in power after he Dragon Dances, he'll be faster than me. Because it doubles in power. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm surprised +1 Outrage knocked me out last time. Because I just got rid of Kingdra so easily right there. But like I said, because it doubles in power, it makes it a lot easier to deal with in this sense. I hope that makes sense. Because had he Dragon Danced again, I would have knocked him out. Flygon comes out. More likely just going to go to U-turn. I'm just going to activate my Toxicorp on Breloom because I know he's going to go Dragonite now. Or Mamoswine. Either way, I get in the... One, Mamoswine doesn't have Ice Crash. Two, I can get in my Gyarados right now just to get off Intimidate. And then go Breloom. This gives me a nice Spore. I prefer Spore to Seed Bomb, especially because, one, I knew I'll eat that hit, and two, if you want Dragonite, I can punish it. Might as well catch the Dragonite right now, or Flygon, that works too. So a little bit iffy right here, because if he clicks Earthquake, I can still get in Scizor and U-turn, which is really good, but I definitely want to keep Jolteon alive, especially because Mamoswine is less of a threat now. And the fact that I can get off some Mach Punch damage on the Flygon is really good for Scizor's case. Like, really, really good for Scizor's case. Because I can now just go Scizor and U-turn. This works if he goes Magnezone. And it also just lets me close combat. And basically, Scizor 2-hit KOs Flygon now, guaranteed with Bullet Punch. And I can easily go Route to Infernape. Again, I know he has that Dragonite in the back. He's going to sack Mamoswine here, though. But I know he has that Dragonite, but I always get to click close combat now. Dragonite can click Outrage if it wants to. But Flygon's now in range of close combat too. He doesn't know I'm Scarf. What? Well, this is why the damage from earlier Mach Punch was really important, because Flygon goes down, and now he doesn't have 2 sacks, he only has 1. Which means Dragonite comes out. I can safely go Jolteon just in case he Fire Punches on the Scizor. As he just Earthquakes. I'm pretty sure he'd go Magnezone. It might be a 50-50. I'm going to Bullet Punch first. Yeah, nice, nice. So now Flare Blitz guarantee wins me this game. It's still a 50-50. No, no it's not. I get the crit, but Infernape didn't go down to Thunderbolt, which is why it wasn't a 50-50. And I could still always Bullet Punch back the... I could always Bullet Punch the... It didn't die, though. So I blitzed twice. Yeah, I would always blitz. I would blitz twice. And then... either way. GG. How fast is a max HP Magnezone even faster than a T-Wave Scarf 8? I don't even know. I don't even remember the speed tiers. Well, T-Wave is stupid in this generation, though. Oh well. It came out of that. I think had I U-turn, obviously had I U-turn, I got the play right, but it was like that 50-50 at the end anyway. I think I should have U-turned with Scizor though, assuming I didn't think about T-Wave, and I know it's sub. Probably should have thought about T-Wave. You really give up Explosion on Magnezone though? It's so good, man. Things like that nuking Blissey without any attack investment. Anyway, guys, I do hope you guys enjoyed this DVP Sunday Live. It's getting a little bit harder because not a lot of people are playing. But I do encourage you to hop on the DVP OU ladder. I'll leave the team down below if you guys would like to check it out. And I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye, my friends.